What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD Mobile update video. So today there was additional info, additional weapon balance changes that were not present at the time when I was making the first video. So I am going to make a follow-up video for right now, which is the additional patch notes for season 2. So there are a few more weapons that did get changed as well. So if you want to see my previous video, I will have a link in the description, or just I guess a title card at the end. So yeah, anyways, let's move on to the first weapon. So the Kilo 141, they reduced the recoil. So as you guys know, the Kilo 141 is a very powerful assault rifle with a moderate fire rate, but the problem was that it did have a lot of vertical recoil. So what I'm assuming is that they're going to actually stabilize it a little bit more, so it's I guess a little bit more controllable. Also, they did fix an issue with the reload time on the LMG mag. Something I feel like that they should have done was I guess decrease the reload cancel for the Kilo. I mean, for all the different mags, like the 30, 50, 40 round mag, they were kind of bad. I mean, sometimes you put your mag in and it would not register as a full reload. So I felt like they should have fixed that issue, but hopefully they did. Maybe they just didn't explain that. But yeah, I'm hoping that issue has been resolved. Moving on to probably one of the weirdest changes for this season, it's going to be the Peacekeeper MK2 with reduced horizontal recoil. So this is kind of weird because I'm sure a lot of you guys were not really expecting this. But, you know, the Peacekeeper was known for being a very rewarding weapon, especially if you use attachments that do increase horizontal recoil, such as the Task Force barrel. So what I think they did here for horizontal recoil is that they probably gave you a little bit more flexibility to use the Task Force. So you don't have to focus on the field agent forward grip. Maybe you could just use the basic forward grip that just helps you solely on horizontal recoil, so you could have a little bit more ADS movement speed. So I think that's what's going on for the Peacekeeper. I mean, that's what I'm assuming. I use it a lot. So yeah, I mean, this is a decent change, very welcoming, but a little bit weird because a lot of people thought this weapon was perfect the way it was. So the next weapon change is for the RUS-79U. So the 4-shot range was increased from 4 meters to 7 meters. So yeah, this weapon, I don't really think it does 4-shotting very well because you do have to hit in a very strict area to even get a 4-shot kill damage value. So, I mean, maybe this is going to be a good thing. Maybe it's not. I don't really know, but it can help at longer ranges now. So I guess that's a good thing. So now moving on to the AK-117. So the 4-shot range did increase from 3.5 to 8 meters. So a whole 4.5 meter increase. So I think that's actually pretty good because the AK-117 right now, I mean, it's a very good weapon with a good fire rate. But the problem is that it's kind of heavy comparing it to like the Type 25 or even the M13. So, I mean, yeah, I think they should have like increased the ADS speed a little bit more. But having a 4-shot range increase from this much might be a lot. So I'm probably going to try to use this with some marksman barrels or maybe something that extends the range a little bit just to see how well this weapon does. Because I know it's not going to be part of the meta, but it might be a lot more viable than it was before. So now let's move on to our final change. So the right take AMR was buffed, a range increase from 50 meters to 60 meters, so a whole 10 meter increase, as well as light barrel range penalty reduced. Okay, so that's one thing I do not understand because from what I remember, I don't think the right tech actually has a light barrel that has a range penalty. I know it does have a light barrel, but a range penalty, I don't think it actually had one. I don't remember that. From what I remember, I think the downsides were just steadiness when you're scoped in, and I think maybe recoil control, and that's it. I don't really... Oh, also hit flinch. I forgot to mention that one, but I don't remember it having a range penalty. So I don't know. That's kind of weird. But in my personal opinion, I don't really think this is for multiplayer because, I mean, 50 to 60 meters, that feels like more of a Battle Royale thing. So maybe the light barrel does reduce range in Battle Royale, but not in multiplayer. I don't really think there's going to be a lot of instances where you do have to go like 60 meters to kill someone. I just don't see that happening. So yeah, this must be for Battle Royale. So there you have it, ladies and gents. Those are the additional changes. Maybe there's more to come, but I'm not really that sure because it's been a few hours and they haven't really released anything. So I do apologize for being a little bit late to the party here because, I mean, the first time I made the patch note video, I did kind of like just go to sleep because it was like 2:30 in the morning. So I woke up for school and then I found out there was more additional changes. So yeah, and plus I went to the gym, so that took a little bit more time. So again, sorry for the delay on this video. So all in all, I mean, these are pretty good changes overall. I mean, yeah, the 4-shot kill range for the AK-117 did need a change. As for the Peacekeeper, when it comes to its horizontal recoil, I mean, this might be a good thing because, I mean, yeah, it does have a lot of horizontal recoil if you don't build it correctly, and especially with the Task Force barrel, because that's the only barrel that seems to increase the horizontal recoil. It's a good thing because now you could probably use a different grip attachment in order to keep it stable, so you could have a little bit more ADS movement speed. Because if you guys know, the field agent foregrip for the Peacekeeper is pretty strict, that it actually reduces your ADS movement speed by, I think, 16%. So using just the regular foregrip, that might help a lot. You could be a little bit more faster when it comes to strafing. As for the RUS and the Kilo, I mean, the Kilo is going to be pretty devastating depending on how much they reduce the recoil. I'm probably going to remain with the same build, but who knows? So yeah, I mean, the 40 something damage to the head might be devastating, especially if, you know, it's more stable. So people are going to land headshots a lot more easily, ending up in 3-shot kills a lot faster. So yeah, that might be a problem. I'm not sure, but I just assume that they kept the recoil unstable like that in order to kind of like make up for, or I guess kind of to like even it out because of that headshot damage. Because like I said, it's extremely high for an assault rifle. It's higher than the Man of War. From what I know, the Man of War is like 40 damage to the head. So this one's like, what, 46? Something above 40. I don't really remember. But yeah, it is pretty high. So a little bit of a concern, but I'm sure everything will be fine. So yeah, as for the RUS, that one, I know it did get an increase for its 4-shot kill range. That might actually be a good thing if you want to use like a marksman barrel or something that extends like monolithic suppressor. That might actually be very, very good for the weapon, because I mean, it has been neglected a little bit, but not as much as like the SHICOM or, you know, even the PDW. I think those weapons still need changes, but you know, for what we have right now, I think we're doing just fine. This is like more than enough, at least for now. So hopefully later on, you know, around season 3, season 4, they start making more changes to other guns like the M4 and just, you know, so on. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe for some more COD mobile content. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.